Mr. Don Amorsolo, the grandson of Fernando Cueto Amorsolo, who was the first national artist of the Philippines, is currently serving as the Dean of Fine Arts at the University of the East in Caloocan City. He has spent almost 4 decades in the academe and is known for his exceptional work as a fine artist. He is highly regarded as one of the most distinguished artists of his generation.
Sir, pinalungkat ko kasi ang mga tungkol sa'yo, no? Nagturo ka rin pala sa St. Scholastica's College.
Yes. In fact, I was there and I put up the fine arts and interior design programs for the school. Yes.
Yan ba yung after na natapos tayo sa UERM?
Yes, yes.
From UERM,
From UERM, nandito tayo sa... Dito.
Yes.
I resigned, I went to St. Scholastica.
Okay.
And I was there for 21 years. Gusto ko tahimik kasi mga babae tahimik sila.
At maraming magaganda. Sir, kayo pala ay nagpunta rin sa Stockton?
Oh, yes.
In 2006. Yes. What was it?
That was a grant by the Fulbright. Fulbrighter ako eh. It's an American granting agency of the U.S. government, of the State Department. It was founded by Senator William Fulbright immediately after the war, with the idea that education can help generate peace among nations, particularly those that are with diplomatic relations with the United States.
Yes.
So I was sent to the University of the Pacific to do research and teach for a while, because Stockton is known for Filipino Americans. Many of them, the 4th generation, have lost their roots about the Philippines and everything, very Americanized. So I was sent to, rekindle their origins, and I made the research about them, how they think about the Philippines, and possibly come to the Philippines even for a visit. So I stayed at Stockton for 1 year.
Were you able to do some art exhibitions?
Yes, in the university. Okay, it's a big university. They had the College of Fine Arts as well. So I was doing some talks, even lecturing with their students.
I have a very controversial, I really don't want to ask this as only, pero I need to do.
Yes.
Sir, ang dami pong lumalabas na Fernando Amorsolo.
Okay.
Yan ba totoo?
Well, not all. I have to admit, not all, because these are works that are saleable and command a big price. Some people, the new ones,
yes,
the novo rich, as we say, the new rich, they want to have a collection. They want to start with paintings as part of their walls. They have a good house, but they lack the luster of masterpieces and so on. So they get into this, and most of them get victimized because they don't have the eye yet for looking which is authentic, which is original.
And where did you get the COA?
Well, it's all over, People, remember the old school of the Amorsolo? Some of them are doing it, I've seen even Hernando Ocampo, ano ba yan?
Wala bang lumalapit sa'yo, sir, na pwede bang ipapel mo to?
At one time, gumawa ako, pero nagkamali ako, binawi ko yung aking,
Kasi you're supposed to be the one, as of now, the only one na pwede mag-ano kasi directly,
hindi naman, kasi I have my auntie, Sylvia.
Oo nga, Sylvia. Siya nga raw nagpapapel.
And she runs the foundation, Amorsolo Foundation. So we gave it all to her to, she grew up with the old man, with his papa. So she knew very well about his work and so on.
Okay.
Uncle niya.
Si Don Fabian de la Rosa?
No, it goes this way. Fernando is Fernando Cueto Amorsolo.
Yes.
the Cueto side, okay, the mother side, related yan sa mga De La Rosa. In fact, we were tracing, we were also making studies about our family. And it turns out that the more artistic people are on the mother side.
On the mother side.
Not on the Amorsolo side.
Oo.
Wow! Okay. Para bang Fernando started it all in the Amorsolo side. But his training, particularly under Fabian
De La Rosa.
sa mother side.
Kasi we're trying
And
to
if we extend it more further, it goes down to the Spanish period. You have Simon Flores de la Rosa. Yung mga ganun. Pero hindi namin maano kasi wala nang mga records. Pero sinasabi nila na related pa rin doon sa mga Filipino-Spanish painters.
Kasi kung saan nag-aral daw yung papa nyo, yung tatay nyo, sa kanya. Yun ang nasa record.
Si Fernando, ako ang tatay ko ang junior.
Ay, yung junior.
Junior.
Ah, okay.
Fernando Jorge Amorsolo Jr.
Ah, okay. So yung bale lolo niya siya, no? Ah, okay. Oh, ganun pala yung story, no? At least na ano natin, nabubusan natin. Saan kayo nagtapos ng ng fine arts?
Dito rin? Siyempre,
doon sa akin.
Sa School of Music and Arts.
Ang lit-lit ng... Nandun nga dati naalala ko yung mga artista, di ba? Si Boyet De Leon, di ba? Si Rex Cortez, di ba? Nandun sila sa music,
I was invited by Dean Florencio Concepcion.
Yes.
To teach.
Agad,
sabi ko, nawalan ako ng, alam mo na, when you go teaching yung artistic side.
Kasi noon, batang-bata kayo, ganda ng form nakapit na fit.
Diba? Pati si Sir Florencio, di ba? Hindi siya gano'ng maka-exhibit. Limited ang basta nasa academe.
Oo nga.
Yun ang nangyari sa akin. Pero okay lang, happy rin ako
And then one time, sir, you went to Australia. No,
after my bachelor's, I went to Charles University, the Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. For what? For what reason?
Master's degree.
Okay.
Advanced studies in theory and history of fine arts. But I've been to America about thrice. All art related. Visiting professor in fine arts, Fulton, Missouri. One is going to the Soho District in New York under the sponsorship of the UBCEA, United Board for Christian Higher Education in Asia, but based in New York.
Okay. So ilang lang yun na po kayong dean ngayon?
Well, if you count deanship sa UE lang.
Yes, only UE.
Going on for the 40 year.
40 years?
4 years.
4 years lang?
4 years lang. Kasi galing ako sa ibang eskwela
from Scholastica. Punta kayo dito?
Hindi pa. From Scholastica, I went to UE again. And then as college secretary of the fine arts. And then I resigned and went on to PWU. As dean.
So lately lang? Okay.
I stayed there for about 3.5 years. And then I was called by the UE president. What are you doing there? Go back to your alma mater. Okay. So,
doon po sa PWU, sino po yung niyo ron, ang naging estudyante na naging, ngayon, nasa art scene na sumikat? Inabutan niyo ba si itong kaibigan ko rin, asawa ni Elena, si Helena Alegre, si Hermes Alegre, or
parang hindi ko na abutan.
Hindi mo na inabutan. So yan siyang sikat na ngayon na PWU.
Actually, meron silang grupo na started kite painting. May grupo silang gano'n. At the early days of PWU.
How about Sam Oxenio?
Oh, yes, I know him. He's now a doctor.
Yeah, at nasabok din natin yan.
Ano na siya, doktor na siya.
Oo nga.
Doktor na siya.
Oo nga.
My goodness.
Sir, si Miss Chen, naalala nyo? Yung Chinese natin kasama sa Miss Chen.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Oh, di ba?
Kaya
Miss
ba?
Chen eh.
My files are,
Yeah, long time ago. Miss Chen. Kasi yung ano ko eh, sa pending 101 ko
Oh,
eh.
yes.
Miss Chen,
Si
yan.
Luki.
Oo.
Luki sa PWU.
Then may kasabay ako, dito na nagturo, si Fe.
Ah, yes.
Fe Nugid.
No, Luki, no.
Still here?
She has retired.
Ah, already retired. Sayang, di ko inabutan. So ano sir, may papayo nyo sa mga new students, yung mga gustong maging, kasi sir, mahirap na hanap buhay to. Kasi starting with painting is not really a good job.
Among the offerings of the college, painting is the most or the least employable.
Yeah.
So whenever we do marketing, I mean, in total for art, we just don't accept students because we want students with skills,
Okay.
with creativity at the very moment of application.
Mm.
It is hard to teach you the skills and the creativity because it takes time. One, your parents may not like it.
Yes, that's number one.
Number one.
Mm.
Two, the passion for it
Mm.
must be high.
Yeah.
Three, you may undergo all the rigid trainings to be a creative person. Those are the three things we asked of you when you come to the college. If you feel personally you don't meet them all, sad to say, we will reject your application.
Oh,
Kami lang yung college na
yeah. Very high na yung ano ngayon. Very high na yung
Kasi,
ano.
but if you have the skills, the passion, and the creativity, okay, not thinking about employability, and there is approval by your parents, you're welcome.
Yeah. Kasi sir, if you will see, yung nasa ano ngayon, mga namamayag pa ngayon na, is bats ko eh. May bats. Like, yan si Ome. Diba? Yung sina...
Steampunk.
Steampunk. Si ano, itong si Bats. Oo, yung mga ganyan.
Now, I was thinking nga kasi for the last 3 years, we were wanting to do research.
Yes.
Kasi most of our mentors do not know how to do research.
Oh, wow.
We know how to paint, we do this, but to do research, problematic. Particularly UE is not familiar with the kind of research that artists do.
Yeah.
We had to haggle with the Academic Council of UE to please introduce creative research instead of the usual quantitative research, the scientific based. We don't know anything. Sabi ko nga ako, even if I'm the dean, ask me anything about math, I'm zero.
Yes. Me too.
That is the reason why I took fine arts. One of the reasons is that there was no math during that time.
Yes. Wala talaga.
Zero. Meron na.
Oh?
Meron na.
Walang
dalawang subjects na math.
Algebra.
Meron na tayong ano ngayon. Kaya sabi nung, ba't kayo wala? Sabi ko, nagbabago panahon.
Oo nga.
Pero at our time, talagang pagbigyan mo ako ng math problem, wala, zero. Talagang hindi ko masasagot. Paki ano na ha, serve na ha, ano, coffee and ano.
Ito sir, lagi kong tinatanong sa mga in-interview ko na mga artist eh. Kasi po, ang hanap buhay natin, mga artist, mahirap. Yung talagang artist ay yung wala siyang ibang
relying on art.
Relying on art only. That's really very difficult talaga. It's not that easy. It's very challenging. Ano ba yung papayo nyo sa mga batang artist na yan ang gustong maging hanap buhay?
As I've said, yung passion eh.
Passion.
Andun yung passion. Never give up on your passion. You're loving it. Enduring it, no matter what. Ganun ang ano eh. I'm sure whatever direction a person has, even as a student, up to becoming a graduate, an artist, and so on, kung andun yung passion, there is always a reward.
Yes.
In any endeavor we do, there is always a reward at the end. And it's a good reward. Kasi nga, we don't give it up.
Yes.
We don't have the flexing of the mind. I want this, I don't want this, I don't like it anymore. No, it's always, I love it, I'll do it no matter what. Success is the end.
Yes, yes.
Lahat naman ganun.
Oo, oo.
Lahat ganun.
So marami akong nakakasabay, some very young artist, na hirap talaga. After the competition, lalapit. 5,000, kunin mo na 5,000.
So, let's see what we can do.
Oo.
Ganun talaga kasi who else will help the artist?
By the way, saan kayo pinanganak?
Manila.
Manila ba kayo? Ako?
Hindi, UST Hospital.
Yes.
I was once, for 1 year, acted as chair of the foundation. Yes, I would say.
According to this, he has also staged a one-man exhibit here in the Philippines, particularly in the National Museum, USA and Australia.
Yes.
May
No, it's an exhibit that I was not there.
okay.
I sent the works here. I don't know. Actually, in Europe, I had several exhibits when I was a student. Kasi we are obligated to exhibit in galleries in Central Europe, in my area. So I had it in Prague, in Berlin, close enough. I was also a researcher in Spain because my thesis was something about Spanish colonization, covering the arts in the Philippines. So I had to go there and put up an exhibit as well. Pero hindi ako yung artist na a lot of public. Wala, ayoko ng ganun.
Okay.
Just do it, I just enjoy it.
What can you say about the art scene now?
Even in abstraction, we are quite conservative pa rin.
What way?
It's more controlled.
Okay.
More controlled, more studied. Okay. But for those who have the mastery of their works, even if they repeat it every time in so many ways, there still is that control. There is less of, I would say, discovery of new forms. It's a repeat and so on. Unlike, say, arts in other countries where it's more, out of the boundaries, they create new ones and so on. Parang, well, the Philippines has always been a recipient of a lot of influences to begin with.
Yeah.
That's one problem. And our culture cannot accept that. Even abstraction is not totally accepted by our culture. Our public does not even understand it. Yes.
Only the few.
Only a few whose faces you will see every time there is an exhibit.
Yeah.
Yun ang problema natin. It does not spread out to, it does not go down, filter down to most Filipinos in general and so on. So there is a limited circle of patrons, art lovers, and artists. It becomes a kind of artistic society where we participate and get our income and everything. Hindi siya yung open na open. I don't know what's it's a cultural thing. Ano kaya ganyan. And even if we study our own culture in this college, we study the difference of being a Filipino and being a member of let's say the ethnic groups. To my mind, the ethnic groups are not Filipinos in culture. They have their own religion. Everything, housing, they have names for it and so on. Filipinos are those whose upbringing has a colonial underpinning.
Okay.
Like say religion, Catholicism, you say Catholicism, but this is something that we inherited from the Spaniards and everything. The economic system in the provinces, the hacienda system, they're all still there. We still have our farmers, the way they were treated during the Spanish period. our politicians are there in the provinces. The old principalia of the Spanish period are still there. So most components for colonialism is ongoing to the present situation. And these are the people who claim to be Filipinos. That includes us. Kasi ang Filipino is a political thing. It's defined in the Constitution as being born in the Philippines, having parents who are Filipinos, or having applied through a naturalization process to become a Filipino. But those in the Cordilleras, or even in Bangsamoro, do not know anything about this.
Yes.
Because they're ethnically, community-wise intact. They have their own religion, their own culture, their own rituals. Everything that they need in the community are present with them, and they have never been colonized.
Yes.
So that makes the difference between defining a Filipino by way of political issues found in the Constitution. They are Filipinos because they are born in the Philippines.
Oh, yes.
But their culture, no.
Yes. Another question, sir.
Yes.
What may be the reason why many participants in every competitions are winning are from UE? Many.
Yes.
If you
As
can
I have
say,
said,
started from our time up to
as
now.
I have said, we are the home of achievers. We have defined what is a home. It's not the ordinary home that we have our parents and siblings. No. It is a home that welcomes people. It is a home because it sculpts character. It is a home that continuously promotes creativity. And it is an academic institution that provides relationship among the disciplines in art and design. That is our home. The result, achievers. We have questioned ourselves being with UE for a long time. What are we? Why do we have the same question? Why do we have a lot of winners, grantees, and studies and so on? What are we? It must be a home.
Yeah. So that's the answer really,
Yes,
you know.
it must be a home where we are nurtured to become producers in performance, in presentations, exhibitions, in residencies, national and international,
Nice.
study grants. We've identified them all. That's why we said we are the home of achievers.
Actually, sir, nabigla ako dito eh. Napakalayo nito compared to our UARF during those days. Napakalit na ano. So now, do we have a room for sculpture? Noon, wala tayo.
Wala pa rin hanggang ngayon. The UE does not want it kasi madumi daw.
Pero,
But we do it in workshops.
okay.
We use epoxy, everything that's acrylic-based things and so on. But not the ideal one where we use plastic. Madumi yun, madumi.
Pero you pray, start, yun ang basic from this.
Pero merong sculpture na wood. Meron.
But what we do before is yung plaster of Paris.
Molding, mga ganun.
Molding.
We also do that, pero maliit na Hindi yung malalaking projects. Just so that they will.
So we are not focusing on that.
Yes. So we are making the learners know the procedures, the processes, even in traditional sculpture. Kailangan yun eh.
Sa ngayon, sir, yung graphic design is still part of advertising or ibang?
Visual communication.
Okay. So, separate.
Advertising is now about 3 subjects in the visual communication curriculum.
During my time, advertising, painting lang eh. Wala nga doon dati ng interior design eh.
Wala nga.
Di ba?
Saka ang interior design nung araw, Bachelor of Fine Arts. Ngayon is Bachelor of Science in Interior Design. Kaya meron na silang board.
Okay, so separate na siya. Kita mo, laki na pagbabago. Sipin mo yun, hindi ko alam yun.
Yan ang ano,
So what we have now is fine arts, interior design,
architecture,
architecture.
and multimedia.
Oh, separate.
Separate, multimedia.
Multimedia. That means non-computer side na yon. Oh, laki ng pagbabago.
We will take a look do sa window. Andyan lang yan, sa harap yung computer laboratory.